Honey, honey, come on, Miracle School. There's a letter they wrote. Say anytime they write now, they talk about his excellent academic performance. Come, make we read them, abeg.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Godson, read Miracle Ebubechukwu Godson. My name is Mrs. Longman, and I am Miracle's class teacher in school. Myself and other members of staff have noticed that Miracle's excellent academic performance has been on the decline for a while now.
Miracle, Ebubechukwu, come.
More worrying is the fact that he's becoming a lot more withdrawn. Miracle is no longer interacting and playing with his friends in his usual manner. We know that these are challenging times for many families, and we are here to help and support in any way that you may need us. However, the pastoral team in school think that these are early warning signs of an impending mental illness.
God forbid.
Miracle.
Hey, Ubano, Jesus.
We highly recommend that you seek advice and help from your family doctor. Thank you. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Longman, St. Bartholomew's Primary and Secondary School.
Oh, my own son, Miracle Ebubechukwu. A son I anoint every morning before he goes to school. Madness, God forbid. No, madness is not in our blood now. No, it's not my portion at all. In fact, it is their own son that will get mad. Imagine the nonsense letter they are writing me. Okay, nonsense. How about?
Hello, my name is Dr. Leah Koene and I'm a consultant pediatric psychiatrist. Talk about common causes of mental illness in young people, basically between the ages of 5 to 18 years of age, okay? One of the major causes will be medical conditions, okay? Such as hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism, anemia, and heart conditions, okay, that can mimic panic attacks. Another aspect is also drugs, okay? A lot of illicit drugs, the mind-altering agents like cannabis, cocaine, ecstasy, all these things are mind-altering agents. They can mimic mental health difficulties and give rise to actually symptoms of psychosis in children who are old enough, basically maybe secondary school children who are old enough. We know that they might be exposed to illicit drugs in the community or in school. We now look at family history, so genetics, basically whether there's a family history, because mental illness can be hereditary, okay? So we look at the family history to see, is there a family history of the depression or anxiety or psychosis, okay, that can explain the psychiatric condition in the child. After we've done that, okay, we also look at the attachment history of the child, so whether there's a secure attachment figure, whether there's conflict within the family, whether there's acrimony within the family, whether the child has been exposed to early childhood trauma, okay? Trauma is a major cause of mental health difficulties and indeed mental illness in young people, children who have been traumatized, especially abuse, okay? So history of childhood abuse, okay? So whether it's physical, sexual, emotional abuse, okay, they're more prone to developing mental illness and mental health difficulties. So if the child's emotional needs is not met within their family, they're more prone to developing mental health difficulties and then mental illness. So we look at all that, okay? There are also children who suffer from maybe like diabetes or Crohn's or celiac disease. These illnesses have psychological sequelae, okay? So with some children have that, okay? And they develop depression or anxiety on foot because of the chronicity of the physical illness that they are suffering. So I would say a lot of the time is families. The family is very important. Most of the time, the problem is within the family, okay? Most children do well in very stable homes. So as much as possible, it's so important to provide a stable home for a child where there's peace and stability, where the child will be validated and affirmed, where there will be unconditional positive regard for the child's intrinsic self-worth, where the child will feel like a valuable member of the family, where the child will be loved. It is amazing what love can do. Giving the child a lot of love can make such a difference in the child's life. So the child needs stability. As much as possible, avoid conflict-prone environment.
Una don't hear am now. Before una go talk say no be dokugo wey dey use play, laugh and talk. They bring public health enlightenment. As una don't hear am, that one na Dr. Oliako Ene, aka Ada Ojalegwa. She follow for the experts where they look after children wey get mental health problem. So today, the whole wide world, we dey remind ourselves about suicide prevention. That one where person dey use in hand kill himself. We say make we remind ourselves, say all of us get part to play, because now the theme for this year's suicide prevention day. Say all of us get part to play, no be only one person work. So now my own part where I dey play, I say make I bring them to our attention about the mental well-being of children. And I don't realize say we dey always neglect the mental well-being of our children. So as we dey prevent suicide, make you remember, say children follow. When I go soon ask me wetin concern children and suicide, listen to this my story. One day I dey work, alarm come blow. They say make we run come o. Say get one 11-year-old boy wey carry him school tie strangle himself. Say make we run come know whether we fit revive him. By the time we reach, the boy don't die finish. 11 years. E no reach 2 weeks, so another alarm come blow. Oh, this one a teenage girl. If you see baby girl, the one where they call mege, beautiful baby, see nails, see complexion, see hair, pretty. They find them on top 3 where hang himself. Nobody even sabi who she be. So make we no think say suicide na for only adults. It dey happen for children. And suicide no dey happen overnight. Person no dey just wake up one morning and say I won't kill myself. Na gradual process. When mental illness don't dey, person no know, or person no treat them, or no treat them well, suicide na one of the complications. So if we no dey careful, na so we go dey suffer. Say every day you wake up, this one don't jump river, this one don't jump bridge. But whoever you be, wherever you dey, make you remember, say you get role to play for the suicide prevention. When you notice, say your children attitude or your child attitude don't they change, maybe from quiet to becoming aggressive, or from lively to you don't they withdraw, they stay on your own. No talk say na so children they behave. Pay attention, look into them. Sometimes if it be saying now the people where they work with your children go notice them, like Mrs. Godson, now a school teacher will notice for him pikin. If it be coach for sports, if it be even a youth worker where then they meet, or even it be a Sunday school teacher or somebody for church, or even another family member will go notice. I beg, no discard them, no attack them, begin cast them out, say they cast out devil. It better make you suspect, then you go become false alarm, than say e dey you no know. Now one a big problem. Mental illness no be madness, no be write-off. I don't do video for adults own before. Go Doc Ugo for YouTube channel. See I talk about Kuru mental, how it dey happen for adults. So today I say make I bring the children own to our attention. They know they cure mental illness by rejecting. They know they cure them for church or prayer house. They know they cure them by riverside. I beg, go find doctor. And not be anyhow doctor they cure them. E get people where don't learn the work finish. Where that one na their bread and butter. Make they look that child, no waiting they happen. Because plenty things they happen now. All this wahala way they children they see them, then they hear them, then they feel them. It they affect them. As it affect you, it affects them. So I beg, when we notice anything, make we settle down, talk to them. Pikin no go fit come tell you say in mind they cut, or say he get us in mind they know they good again. If he tell you say belle they pay them, if he tell you say in they get headache, but he no go fit tell you say mommy I they get anxiety. No, but now another person we go notice them. So I beg make we they pay our attention. I say make I use this opportunity thank all of you wey don dey listen to my video. Since my last video una don reach 100 wey say nothing do you carry go, una dey listen to me, dey encourage, dey subscribe. So I say make I thank una. I dey see all of una. If you dey listen you never subscribe, go subscribe because plenty dey, better plenty dey. Whoever you be, wherever you dey, abeg play your own part. You fit be saying na you go be shoulder wey person go cry, or ear wey go listen to another person tori, or you go hold that person hand. Abeg, wahala plenty, and make you know dey hear say people don die, say dem dey use their hand kill themselves. Una well done o. Thank you.